In this tutorial, what I'm going to go over is how to add a camera shake to your scene. Specifically, when, in this case, a trigger is hit and the door right here is going to go down. I want to make it seem like something bigger is going on. A camera shake, just to let you know, does not have to be associated specifically with this action right here with a matinee, but it can also be put into a character's blueprint where you can add the shake, and let's just say anytime a character fires a weapon, there's a little bit of a shake that happens, what you'd pretty much see as a recoil. But in this case, I'm just going to have it where when my object from the last tutorial goes through this trigger, it's going to activate this door to go down, but at the same time, it's going to create a shake. And I'll even show you that I can have it where it's not attached to the object, and the player can run through this, and you will still get that shake. So, to get started, what I need to do is I need to right-click. I need to create a blueprint class. And by default, you're probably going to see something like this. Right here with the all classes, click on that, and where it says search, type in shake. And click on camera shake. Go select, and I'm just going to name it door_shake. I'm then going to open this up, and you'd probably also see where it looks something like this, where not all these are down. So in this case, what I'm going to do is my oscillation duration, I'm going to change this to 5 seconds. And the reason I'm doing that is this camera shake is specific to this door, which I know is going to be 5 seconds long. Then what I'm going to do is the rotation and the location oscillation I am going to change. So I'm just going to put these two numbers that fit well with what I'm going to do right now. And you can do the same when you're messing with this. I would just keep it where these numbers are random, so the amplitude and frequency of the pitch and yaw are just random when this happens. In this case right here, with the location oscillation, I have the X and the Z that I'm going to change, and not the Y. I'm going to make sure that my initial offset for my X is actually an offset of 0. So there's nothing random about this one. I'm going to make sure that it is set to 30 and 1. And then right here, I'm going to change the Z to 10 and 50. And again, all these can be changed to whatever you like. It's all about just messing around with it and seeing what works best for you. So I'm going to compile this and close it. Now, it's not going to work right away because you have to add this into your blueprint. So I'm going to open up my level blueprint, and you'll see right here that I have it where the trigger activates the matinee. Now I'm going to drag this out just a little bit to give a little bit more space, and I'm going to create a sequence, SEQ, and I'm going to do a then 0, a then 1, and a then 2. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to add that shake to this. So I'm going to right click and type in get player and get player controller. Now not controller ID, but get player controller. Next thing I'm going to do is drag out from here and type in shake, and you're going to see that it says client play camera shake and client stop camera shake. I don't want any of these. Instead, while you still have shake here, turn off the context sensitive. Next, just kind of fix this and put in shake like that. Again, just get rid of the E and put it back, and select play camera shake. Okay. So basically what has happened here is my player controller is the target, and the player camera manager is the target of the play camera shake. What I then need to do is my shake class, and that is right here, what I created. So I need to click on this little arrow and go to door shake, the one that I created. After that, I can connect this to then 1, and I'm good to go. The way, compile that and close it. So if I press play, I can push this ball into the trigger and it'll create this little shake. Don't mind the body that was appearing right there. Now the problem that you would have with this, though, is let's just move this ball back just a little bit and then push it back again through here. I'll get to shake again because that trigger is still present. So what I need to do is I need to select the trigger and I need to open up my blueprint again. And this time I'm going to create a reference to that trigger, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this out and type in destroy and select destroy actor. Connect that to then to. So what this is going to do, it's going to say play, do the shake, but once all of that happens at the same time, the trigger is going to get destroyed. So the ball can no longer roll back through it and create the same camera shake. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll move this out a little bit. So again, the play, the shake, and the destroy. Down. Press play. And I'm going to move this forward. And you'll see that it hits the trigger. Everything happens to shake. But now you'll notice that if I move this ball back a little bit, okay, and I push it forward, there's no more trigger for it to be activated. Now, it doesn't have to be set just to this ball, for example. As with the last tutorial, if I select this trigger, I can change now where the pawn overlaps. So just to show you that it's not just objects that can activate this camera shake. I will now set it to where, as I just did, the pawn can now activate this trigger. So I'll skip that ball, come over here, and now the shake is happening. And that's pretty much it to set up a camera shake, to create one, and then apply it to a trigger that you can have in your game.